A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a controversial move, the Trump administration has released a trove of FBI surveillance records concerning the late civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. This decision comes after decades of public speculation surrounding King's assassination in 1968, a matter that continues to captivate the nation. The digital release, which includes over 240,000 pages of documents, was made available on Monday despite objections from King's family and the civil rights organization he once led. The records, which had been sealed since 1977, were finally unveiled, sparking discussions about the legacy of King and the circumstances surrounding his tragic death. King's children, Martin Luther King III and Bernice King, have expressed their deep concern over the release of these files. In a poignant statement, they reminded the public of the personal nature of their loss, emphasizing that their father's assassination has been a profound grief for their family. They urged those who engage with the newly released documents to approach them with empathy and respect, understanding the emotional weight they carry. The King family had been granted advance access to the records and had their own teams reviewing them, even as the government made them public. Among the documents are leads the FBI received following King's assassination and insights into the CIA's interest in his transition to international anti-war and anti-poverty activism in the years leading up to his death. However, it remains uncertain whether these files will provide any new revelations regarding King's life or the civil rights movement. The family has long held a belief that James Earl Ray, who was convicted of King's murder, was not the sole perpetrator, if he was involved at all. Bernice King, who was only 5 years old at the time of her father's assassination, and Martin III, who was 10, have both grappled with the ramifications of their father's death for their entire lives. They reiterated that this loss has left a void in their family that has persisted for over 57 years. The release of these documents has garnered mixed reactions from the public and experts alike. Some believe that the unveiling of these records could lead to a deeper understanding of the historical context in which King operated, while others worry that it may exacerbate the pain felt by the King family. Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard has called the disclosure unprecedented, noting that many of the records have been digitized for the first time to facilitate public access. Gabbard commended President Trump for his commitment to transparency, highlighting that he had promised to release such files during his campaign. As the nation reflects on the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr., the release of these FBI documents serves as a reminder of the ongoing complexities surrounding his life and untimely death. The King family remains resolute in their pursuit of truth, expressing their intention to examine the newly released files for any additional insights that may emerge. As public interest in King's story continues to grow, the dialogue surrounding his legacy and the circumstances of his assassination remains as relevant as ever. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.